it is National Single Parent Day. So when you're taking care of your child all on your own, it certainly can be difficult to find the time or the energy to get out there and go on a date.
Yeah, the whole dating process can be really different with a child. For anyone who needs some advice, we are joined now by relationship expert and matchmaker Amari Ice. Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you know, kudos to my mom. I grew up with a single mom, so I know sometimes it's definitely different. So what do you think is the main difference for the single parents out there who are trying to date versus those without children?
Yeah, so I was actually a single parent for myself for a little while. I was my little sister's guardian for about 7 years. And one of the major differences is the logistical support, which is probably what we all guessed, right? In general, there aren't many differences because the number one reason anyone is single is because they're trying to have a level 25 relationship with level 3 dating skills. And that's not just an analogy. You can actually discover what level your dating skills are at the website datingskillsquiz.com. But the thing about being single and having kids is you just got to figure out what to do with the kids while you're going to date. And some people have taken an innovative approach and they will take their kids with them, which I don't necessarily recommend on a first date. But we have to look at how we handle those conversations, as that's going to be a huge impact on our dating success.
So what advice would you give some single parents who are looking to jump back into the dating pool? It can be kind of, intimidating, I'm sure.
Indeed. So the first thing is to be intentional. So we want to really look at carving out time that is just for dating. I would even recommend having a date night. So a regular day of the week, evening of the week, if you can, where each and every week it is date night. So if you have a date scheduled or not, you're either taking yourself on a date or you're doing something during that time away from the kids. Because let's be honest, we all still need that time too. But being intentional about the space that you create gives you a container for a relationship to be able to have at least a little space to grow at the beginning before you then integrate a person into your life. So that's the first thing. The second, you really want to be honest, especially upfront, about kids if you have them. So if we're doing online dating, some people will put that on their profile. But no matter where you meet someone, definitely be honest upfront so that you don't get invested or attached and then the kids become a deal breaker later. The third thing is definitely pay attention, lots of attention to the partner experience itself. And what I mean by that is at first we think of like connecting with a person and introducing them to kids, but we really want to just connect to the potential partner. So don't go on any initial dates and introduce your kids during those dates. Definitely carve out time just for you and the other person.
Yeah, that makes sense too, because you probably just don't want to be, it's kind of like when you're younger, bringing someone home to your parents. You don't want to bring just everyone home to the kids. Make sure that you're bringing good influences around. So, just real quick, because we're out of time, is there a certain website that you recommend for folks to go to if they're single parents?
Yeah, so I recommend going to datingskills.com. It'll actually give you a breakdown of what skills may need to develop, whether or not you're single and have kids or no kids. Yeah. It's a very useful website for figuring out exactly what you need to do to prepare for the dating process so that you can have better romantic results.
Perfect. Right. And AmariMeansLove.com is another place to find you, or we can follow you on social media. So thanks for being with us.
Indeed.
And
thank you.
Good luck, everyone. Thanks for being
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.